2022 All-Star Classic Soccer Game. It's a great pleasure that I get to be here. My name is Byron Gomez. I'm an alumni of the very first game back in 2004, and that's how I age myself every time. But it's an honor to be here with you today. I'm an international broadcaster, and coming back to my community is always done with great joy. I also have the pleasure of introducing today Ms. Sandra Ocampo, representative of District 6 for the Salinas Union High School District, and Mr. Dan Burns. I actually met Mr. Dan when I was in middle school, and he was my counselor, and I was just telling him, I was actually sharing with everyone, he kicked me out of his office because I wouldn't stop talking. Well, now it's my job to talk, Mr. Burns. You can't kick me out anymore. But I'd like to welcome you all now as Mr. Superintendent of the Salinas Union High School District. So please give them a round of applause as they will be doing their welcome. Tengo el gran gusto de presentar a la señora Sandra Ocampo del Distrito 6, representante de la mesa directiva educativa de la ciudad de Salinas, y al igual al señor Dan Burns. Ellos les darán la bienvenida. Gracias.
Buenos días a todos ustedes. Es un placer tenerlos aquí esta mañana, celebrando esta ocasión, que es grandiosa. Los estudiantes, tengo entendido que vienen de todo el condado de Monterey y de diferentes escuelas. Me siento orgullosa de tenerlos en nuestro plantel de Arizal High School para darles la bienvenida y el reconocimiento que se merecen. Quiero felicitar a los padres por el apoyo que se les da a los estudiantes, también a los maestros que han sido parte de su vida, que ese apoyo es tan importante desde que están en la escuela elemental hasta la escuela de la preparatoria. Como padre, como madre que somos, hay que seguirlos apoyando para que se nos vayan el día de mañana con una beca estudiantil a una universidad pública o estatal. Felicitaciones de nuevo y mi reconocimiento y mi respeto a mi colega Carlos Rubio como co-founder de este programa. Gracias por invitarme y primeramente Dios, el año que viene si me vuelven a invitar, aquí me tendrán. Muchísimas gracias.
Buenos días, good morning. I think all of you over the past couple of weeks here, so thank you for being here. Gracias a todos, buenos días, gracias a todos por estar aquí y participar en el evento. Parece que conocí a todos ustedes hace unas 2 semanas. Gracias por estar aquí. Parents, thank you for supporting your kids here. Papás, gracias por darle el apoyo a todos sus hijos y de parte del programa y de parte de la escuela, el sistema escolar Salinas Union High School District. Muchas gracias por estar aquí. So thank you for being here, and on behalf of the Salinas Union High School District and program here, thank you. And we've got all the coaches over here. Just a brief second, can you all stand up and we'll introduce you individually up here, but can you just stand up, please? All right. I invited all the coaches this year. It was my intent for years to do this, it's just time gets in the way, but I'm very happy that they're here. Without all their work that they do, it wouldn't happen. This game just wouldn't happen, and it's a lot of work, and I appreciate everything they do, and thank you for being here today. Thank you very much. Todos los caballeros y que se juntaron son los entrenadores de las escuelas de las preparatorias del área donde llegan estos jugadoras, y entonces les quería dar un abrazo grande, unas gracias por todo su trabajo, porque es mucho lo que ellos hacen y sin ellos este juego no existe. Es todo, así es que muchas gracias y ellos son gracias.
So I just want to congratulate the student athletes for all of your accomplishments in the classroom, on the soccer fields. So Byron Gomez is not only one of my former students, she's a graduate from this school as well. Has gone on to broadcast at Super Bowls. So when she was your age, I'm sure she didn't think she was going to be a broadcaster at Super Bowls. So the future's ahead of you. So whatever you think you're doing today, it's okay if it changes over time. Just stay focused on your goals, just like you did in soccer, and just like you do in the classroom. So congratulations, have a great day today on the fields, and enjoy all the festivities. And I want to thank Mr. Rubio, Carlos Rubio, because without his work behind this, this would not have happened. And obviously we had a break from this because of COVID, but we're back at it. So enjoy the games today, and thank you coaches and parents for being here to support the kids. Thank you.
Muchísimas gracias. Vamos a continuar con nuestro programa. No sería un partido si no tuviéramos a un entrenador. Obviamente ya tuvimos la oportunidad de agradecer a todos nuestros entrenadores de preparatorias, pero ahora llegó el momento de introducirles a ustedes a un entrenador, el entrenador del equipo de Monterrey Fútbol Club, el equipo profesional. Es el primero en nuestro condado y el día de ayer debutaron, tuvieron su primer partido. So it wouldn't be a soccer event if we didn't have coaches. We already had the opportunity to thank and welcome all of our high school coaches, and now I have the great honor of introducing Mr. Frank Yella, our Monterey Bay Football Club's head coach. So please, round of applause to Mr. Frank Yella. I will tell you all a little bit more about him, but he's going to go ahead and do that for himself. So also bear with him because he did just coach the very first men's soccer professional team last night. So he flew in this morning just to be here with us. So once again, give him a round of applause, please.
Thank you. Yeah, I had a 4:45 wake-up call, so if I can kind of drift off a little bit, bear with me, okay? But, well, thanks for having me. It's great to be here. Obviously, yeah, so I'm the head coach and director of soccer of Monterey Bay FC. And it's a brand new team. If you don't know, we're playing out on the campus at CSUMB. And we've been probably together now about a year or so, but we had our first actual game last night. Sorry to say we lost 4-2, but as it goes, we at least scored 2 goals away from home. All the soccer people know that, that's the important thing. But tough game, tough league, but you know, for me it's a great honor to be a head coach in this league, but especially for Monterey Bay, because I think that for this region especially, we've not had that, and we've never had a professional team here, and I think for you guys to be able to go out and watch a professional team play, we're hoping to, it's men's, but we're hoping to have within a year or so a women's program as well. So that's very important for me as director of the whole soccer program, that we have men's and women's professional soccer in our community. That makes sense, okay? Just for me, so I'll just give you a little background on where I sort of started out. But I was born in England, a town called Watford, and at the age of, I started playing soccer, you know, as you do, and then I got to age 10 and my parents immigrated to Vancouver, Canada. So I obviously went with them because I was a bit too young to stay there by myself, but went there and then continued playing my soccer in Canada, and I got scouted to go back to a team called Ipswich Town, which was in the Premier League at that time in the UK, in England. And I went back there at age 16, and I had, I was there 16 years at the same club, so I was pretty proud of staying in the same team. I played 389 games, 387 games professionally for that club in both the Premier League and it's called Championship League in England. And then from that, in 1996, I moved back. I was 32 years old. I went back to the new MLS league that just started up in 1996, and I played at Tampa. So I went to Tampa for 3 years, and then from that I played, I don't know if you know this fella, but one of the greatest players I've ever played was Carlos Valderrana, Colombian player. Some of the older people might know who he is. Great player, but the league was just starting out then, and it was MLS, and it was very, very good times for me. But I had 3 years as a player in Tampa. I started coaching, and then I finally got a chance to interview for the San Jose Earthquakes job in 2001. And I know you guys are more than familiar with that club because it's local. I managed to get that job. We were bottom of the league the last year before in 2000. And then 2001, I was very lucky enough to get that job, and we ended up winning the cup that year, MLS Cup in 2001. I stayed there 2002, 2003. We won the MLS Cup again, so I'm very fortunate and very lucky to have won 2 championships in the toughest league in soccer league in this country. So very, very proud of that. I moved on to coach the Canadian national team from that 2.5 years. Then I moved to the LA Galaxy, where I coached them for, I think it was about 18 months. And another name you might know, David Beckham. I brought him over and coached him for probably half a year. That was exciting. Lots of photographs and stuff of going around when we used to travel, and pretty chaotic when David was in town and doing his thing. But that was good. From that, I went back to the Earthquakes in 2008. And then I had a spell about 6-7 years there and really enjoyed it. We had a really good year in 2012. If anybody's an Earthquake fan, we did very well for those years, but really, really enjoyed it. My big thing about, and now I'm here, I mean, I did a few other jobs after that, but I just want to sort of talk about what I'm doing now. So very excited to be the head coach of this new team that started up. Very proud of that, and I think you guys will really enjoy watching us play when you get a chance to come down to the stadium. I think our schedule's out pretty much now, so you can check that out if you want to. I'm just going to talk to the players now, and it just goes from what I sort of in my heart, and I felt that if I didn't do these things, I would have never made it. Right? So I got a couple of words written down. There's hard work, obviously, that gets mentioned a lot, but it means dedicating yourself to the sport or whatever you're doing in your life, right? If you don't have that, you're not going to go anywhere, right? You've got to have drive, you've got to have hard work. Another word I've written down, I always say it to my players, is respect, right? Respect your teachers, your coaches, each other as human beings, right? You've got to make sure that you have that in you, because you won't get to the levels that you want to get to. And not only in soccer, right? Not only are you going to make professional soccer players, but you're going to be professionals in your life moving forward, okay? Try to always improve yourself. Look at yourself, self-reflection. Look in the mirror and say, hey, am I working hard enough? Am I listening to my coaches? Am I doing the right things in training? Or anything else in life, school, whatever it is? Am I improving every day when I can? I think that's about it for me. I don't know if there's anyone got any questions or anything. But I really appreciate you guys. I really enjoyed being in and looking forward to the games. Good luck to everyone. Right?
Well, before you go, Coach Frank, we do want to make you an honorary member of our All-Star Classic. He deserves to be part of our teams, right? Give him a round of applause. We're going to make you a honorary member of our All-Star Classic 2022. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias. Lo que nos dijo Frank el día de hoy, y ante todo, una de las razones que me encanta la historia de Frank es porque al igual que muchos de nosotros, al igual que muchos de nuestros padres, él es un inmigrante. Él también, su familia emigró del Reino Unido a Canadá cuando él tenía solamente 10 años. Entonces él conoce la historia de lo que es luchar por un sueño y hacer ese sueño, convertirlo en realidad. Entonces eso fue precisamente lo que le acaba de decir a todos los jóvenes el día de hoy, que necesitan dedicación, disciplina, y algo que estoy casi segura que todos los padres les han dicho, que escuchen y hagan caso. Muchas gracias, Coach Frank. Y bueno, este programa, todo este equipo, como se los decíamos, este evento inició en el 2004. Fue hace un buen tiempo y eso no sería posible sin la dedicación y el esfuerzo del señor Carlos Rubio, que ahora es miembro también de la mesa directiva. He's also a member of the Salinas Union High School District Board member representing the District 1, correct? Oh, he's not listening. See why it's important for you all to listen? This is why it's so important. So he's District 1 board member of the Salinas Union High School District. He's also one of the founders of our All-Star Classic, along with Esther, his wife, Joey Delgado, and Sergio Marquez. These people have made sure year after year that this event is possible. So we're going to give Carlos a big round of applause, and he's going to come up and also thank a few other people that make this possible.
Le quiero dar gracias a todos los patrocinadores. I want to give thanks to all the all the sponsors locally here, LULAC 2055, California LULAC State Foundation, myself and my wife, Corelli, is going to be a special award on behalf of Angel, who played with us as both a referee, coach, and player. Troy Grande is one of the coaches here for the Stingrays team. Chispa. They build neighborhoods, not housing. The Silicon Valley Memorial Health Systems, Pacific Engineering Group, with Art Werner, who is a former referee and coach of the program here, and it's been a huge help. Aurelio Naomi Gonzalez, Clínica de Salud del Valle Salinas, Dr. Cuevas, the Monterey County Soccer Club right here, which is the fiscal sponsor and a longtime friend with Jorge Rojas. Our high school district, Salinas Union High School District, and thank you, Dan. And thank you, Sandra, for being here today. Zenith Insurance, Kyle Cook, Classic Soccer with Reynaldo Aguirre, Reyes Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Soccer Craze, Alfredo Cornego, the photographer here, and Jeanette Delgado, MP Express, Jorge Rojas, and we have some volunteers that I really want to thank for doing this event. Meli Awipe, Rodrigo Gomez, that checked you in out in front. I think I mentioned Art Werner from Pacific Engineering Group, Chris Barrera, Luis Relas, I mentioned Reynaldo Aguirre, Robert Tovar, that will be doing the national anthem, and Joey and Sergio Marquez, that are co-founders with myself and my wife. And where's Chris Stevers here today? Where's he at? Stand up for a second there so they can take a look at you. So there's two people that are going to be working on getting the MVPs, and I talked to all you players about that. So 4 of you here are going to be getting the awards here. So he'll be one of the persons presenting it, and take care of him because he wants to see the best game out there. So thank you, Chris, for being out here. I don't know, when were you with the earthquakes, or last year with them? What year were you the last year with the earthquakes? 13. Well, 13 I tried to get Coach Yallop here, and we could never connect. And just for a whole series of events, we connected, and he's here, and I'm so excited that he's here. So thank you. Thank you for being here today. I think that's about it. You got it going. So thank you, everybody.
I do want to bring one more person, Mr. Art Warner. He's right behind here. And I want to bring him up, and I want to give him a big round of applause, even though he said, don't do it. Come on over, Art. And Kelly, his wife, they are both behind the scenes, literally, when we give your children their awards. They're right behind the scenes, but this event would not be possible without them and without him making sure that all of your children are insured today. So thank you so much. Big round of applause for both. And now he's telling me we gotta get it going. But before we do that, because we always forget, and I don't understand why, but I'm a daughter, I love my mom and dad, and I'm a daddy's and mommy's girl. And because of that, before we begin, I know today is all about you. It's all about the players, but you all wouldn't be here without mom and dad. So, sin su mamá y sin su papá, ustedes no estarían aquí. A pesar de que el día de hoy se trata de ustedes, en este momento quiero pedir que todos los padres se pongan de pie. I want to ask all parents to please stand up, because it is you that are responsible. Parents, please stand up. Children, give a big round of applause to these parents. Muchas gracias a todos ustedes por sus sacrificios y por tener a sus hijos aquí, por apoyar este programa y apoyar a nuestra comunidad. Thank you all for being here, for all the sacrifices, for making sure that your children are present at this All-Star Classic. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart, and Carlos also, thank you for allowing me to be here. Now it's time to welcome our coaches. Bring on our coaches for our team. So please, coaches, stand up. Our All-Star Classic coaches. Thank you so much. Coaches, if you could please walk behind the scenes now. It's not about you. Ya no se trata de esos entrenadores. Ya, escúchela. No se crean. Muchas gracias. Okay, and I'm going to bring up the high school coaches. So we have John Licea, high school coach John Licea, Jesus Gomez from North Salinas, Julio Gonzalez, North Salinas, Frank Geraldo, Pacific Grove, Jorge Rico from Palma. As I say your names, please stand up and head on over to the back. Servando Perez, Seaside, Daniel Watson, Danny Reyes, also from Seaside High School, Adamaris, we have Manuel Barron, Zachary Lopez from North County, Toby Elmore, Philip Koshi from Robert Louis Stevenson, Julian Salas, Santa Catalina, Maria Zamora from Solid. Perfect. So these coaches will be handing out the uniforms for the kids. We're going to start off with our girls Stingray. Please stand. Girls Stingrays. Big round of applause, guys. And this is the moment I step aside. Alright, girls, go ahead and stand. So make a line. Right in the back, perfect. Yep. Keep going, keep going. Jorge Vargas, Salinas High School coach, is also present. Thank you, Jorge. Tiburcio Manriquez from Gonzalez High School coach is also here. Did I miss any other coaches? We're all here. Oh, Alisal High School women's coaches are also here. Carissa Purnell and Patty Magdalena. Okay, we're going to start with our players, Stingrays. Number 44, Suzanne Garcia, representing Soledad High School. She is our goalkeeper for the Stingrays. Big round of applause.
Muy buenos días a todos, es una bendición haber tenido a Suzanne Garcia como mi jugadora. Yo empecé hace 4 años, así que siento que me estoy graduando con ella. Una excelente estudiante, una excelente jugadora y la portera de Soledad, campeona este año.
Number 2, Josephine Venegas from Seaside High School.
Buenos días a todos. También fue un placer entrenar a Steffi. Le deseo todo lo mejor y que nunca se olvide de dónde llegó y de quién la creó. Que Dios te bendiga.
Number 3, Isis Mendivi from North Salinas High School.
Solo quiero decir de ella, estamos conociendo hace 4 años. Empecé como asistente de Patty Magdalena con North Salinas High School. Es un privilegio estar con ella, desenvolvió mucho, es una buena persona, es una buena jugadora y le espero lo mejor en su futuro para ella.
Number 4, Alma Resendiz and her coach from Monterey High School.
Alma Resendiz was a 3-year starter for us on varsity. Her sophomore year, she led the team in goals. She would have done the same had it not been for a freak accident in her junior year, but she was able to finish out the season strong, and look forward for her for a bright future and hopefully playing soccer going forward at junior college. Thank you. Congratulations, Tom.
Number 5, Nicole Maravillo, Alisal High School, and her high school coach.
All right, good morning. As Chris said, this is Nikki, Nicole. Her sister is here. She has a twin who's equally talented, who broke her arm unfortunately, but I've had Nikki the last 2 years. She's a strong player. She's been our captain. I'm super grateful. She's going to be at Hartnell next year, so take a look out for her. So we're really grateful. So she's going to be MVP today, Mr. Deaver, so no pressure. But thank you very much.
Number 6, Ana Trujillo, also from Alisal High School.
Alisal coming in strong this morning. Ana Trujillo won the Ganas Award this year. Her mom is a local educator. She's been the most positive. I oftentimes say she's been the pleasure to coach because she's the one who comes early to practice, sometimes when she can get a parking spot. She's one of the few girls who can drive stick shift nowadays. She's been able to play up top. She plays out wide. She uses both of her feet. I challenge anyone to try to take the ball away from her 1v1. So Anna's one of the strongest players I've been able to coach. We're hoping to get her to UCLA. She's got multiple admissions letters already to college, so she's a good human and a great soccer player.
Number 7, Andrea Cornelio, also from Alisal High School.
Right, third time she's on with Alisal. This is Andrea. She's going to be studying nursing. Hopefully we get into Chico. She's got her admissions as well. Andrea is one of the leading goal scorers. She's strong with both of her feet, quick up top. I don't know if she's going to play in college, but I know that she's going to do really well when she comes back to the community because she's a good person. I've known her since she's been 4 or 5. Her dad is probably the loudest fan we've ever had. So thank you to Andrea's dad and mom for letting me coach her the last 4 years. Thank you.
Number 8, Ruby Virgen from Gonzalez High School, and her coach.
Hello everybody, just something really quick about Ruby. She's one of my favorite players of all time. She wasn't able to play her freshman year because she had a volleyball injury, but ever since then when she came out on the field, I just love having her on there. She's an all-around player. She can play anything and she can do everything, and that's going to show a lot in life. So congratulations, Ruby, and I look forward to see you play. Thank you guys.
Number 9, Michelle Perez, Alisal High School, and her coach.
All right, this is Michelle. She won't be playing today. If you take this look at her beautiful bruise on her knee. MRI came back okay though. She's probably one of the few players who can use her left foot and right foot equally strong. She was the 3rd leading assist person in the league this year. Scored a lot of goals for us. Strong on set pieces. She'll be playing at Hartnell next year. I had the privilege of driving her home most of the entire season, so shout out to the coach Uber drivers in the room. Thank you to Michelle's mom for letting me be part of her life and always being such a good example on and off the field.
Number 10, Miranda Villalba from Seaside, and her coach.
También con Miranda me dio mucho placer, la considero la más chistosa del equipo y creo que estoy muy agradecida porque escogió fútbol y no jugar básquetbol el último año.
Number 11, Angie Escuda from Marina High School.
I'm not her coach, but I'm the second coach because I've had her for a week. So this is Miss Angie. She's always showed up every day to practice. We're looking forward to seeing her play today. I appreciate her energy. It's hard to walk up to a field and meet new people, and Angie was always there. I think her brothers are over here, who I already met. So hi, Angie's brothers. So we're looking forward today. So thanks for being here, Angie.
Number 13, Joanna Rios from North Salinas.
Giovanna Ríos, juega conmigo también en un equipo viajero conmigo fuera. Es buena jugadora, es buena líder, representa algo genial para el equipo, al igual que va a representar al equipo con el que juega hoy. Nomás una de las cosas que tenía ella, una de las metas de ella era llegar a CCS y llegó a llegar a CCS en su último año como senior. Gracias a Giovanna y gracias a todos.
Number 12, Osiris Mendivi from North Salinas High School.
Osiris, allá también tiene a su hermana y a su papá. Con ellas es lo mismo que con ISIS. Un privilegio jugar con ellas, un privilegio estar con ellas, entrenarlas a ellas a diario. Es muy buena jugadora, tiene muy buena técnica y esperemos que su futuro sea mejor todavía aún.
Number 14, Marcelina Ramirez from Monterey High School and her coach.
Marcia Ramirez, she's a four-year starter for us at Monterey High. She's actually our was MVP 4 times as well for our high school. Did everything on the field for us as the attacking mid, striker, holding mid, anywhere in the middle. Going to be great in this, going to be tough to fill her shoes now that she's gone. I wish her the best going forward in today's game. Thanks, Marcia.
Number 15, Annie Aku from Trinity High School.
I would like to shout out that on the first day of practice, Enya memorized every single person's name on the field, which as a coach, I'm impressed. Enya will be going off to MPC next year. We're looking forward to it. If you watch her today on the field, I promise you she will go first every single ball. Enya works hard. I think one of the things I appreciate is she brought up the whole energy of the team. So she walked in, she didn't know anyone, Enya was always positive. She's got a rocket on her foot, so she'll probably score some goals for us today.
Number 16, Liliana Vargas, Cesar High School, and her coach.
Well, Lily, it was a pleasure coaching you. I know you're going to get her. I know you're going to do more than amazing things there, and I wish you the best of luck. You're always so positive on the field, and you have this bright energy always around you.
Number 17, Deanna Garcia from Marina High School.
Alright, I promise this is the last time you're going to hear from me. This is Deanna, Miss D. She'll be off to MPC next year, so if there's an injury, we have a pre-paramedic student here on the field today. She plays defensively.